We have picked peak oil as a topic to discuss. I'm not going to go into the whole question again, but since I'm relatively new to the region, I'd like to start with the words of somebody who was way wiser than myself. Ex-Saudi oil minister, Mr. Yamani, apparently said the Stone Age did not end for lack of stone, and the oil age will end long before the world runs out of oil. That pretty much sums up our conclusions in our table. We discussed that peak oil was a bit of a fiction for various reasons that I'm going to explain very quickly because I think we're running out of time. Technology, efficiency, peak technology, then you have to talk about if you're talking about peak oil. We had no idea that we would be able to drill this deep, drill horizontally, maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. So we don't know where we will be in terms of technology from a decade later on, from 20 years later on. So we will be seeing hopefully higher rates of recovery. This will be a major reason why we don't think that the world will run out of oil that quickly. There will be alternative sources of energy, fuel efficiency, green energy, natural gas, solar, renewables. Although we did have a slight disagreement between our table that we will still be relying on fossil fuels. It's not that half of our energy source will be renewables all of a sudden. That's maybe a bit too upbeat and naive. But they will account for an important part of the energy mix. And obviously that will be tied up with a high price of oil. Well, I noted here a good price of oil, and then I got 3 different people on our table saying, you mean a high price? So apparently, good price is high price, to encourage the development of these alternative energy sources. Oil reserves was one of the unknowns as well. Somebody called it a black box. But there was consensus that there are new discoveries which are being made, Brazil, Angola, and we will see more from Iraq, certainly, from Nigeria, Kazakhstan. And our last point may be a bit naive as well, but we thought people were becoming more and more green in the way they live. And this is an area, this is a region that we can see a lot of efforts from that perspective. So we thought these 5 points, we thought it makes sense that we call it peak oil fiction rather than a fact. Thank you very much.